Hey,
Hello,
we are
hello,
good.
hello.
Hello, hello, Miss Beautiful Teresa. How you doing?
I'm fine, and you, my
I
dear?
am fabulously
Are you excited
okay.
about the night? What has your attention?
Me? No, I'm joking.
Mm. Fair enough.
We are all dressed up in our colors today. We are hot tea with
The
pleasures.
pleasures.
Joining you live here on, well, not live, pre-recorded. Pre-recorded, it's June, pre-recorded. It's Saturday, 8:30, lubricating your life. I am Hilary in Ontario, Canada.
Teresa, and again in the beautiful island of Barbados.
Barbados.
I
Yeah.
keep teasing Hillary, don't worry.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Barbados. Oh, God. I want to go back. Miss Smiles. Okay, so today we have a interesting topic that goes along with our product. We are dressed in our product colors, by the way. I am in gold, and Teresa is
Mhm.
in purple.
Purple. And we also have our products. Can you
Oh, yeah,
see?
let's see the product. Let's see the
It's in
product.
our little goalie bag.
Yeah.
And
Hold up the other one,
purpley
the
boss.
single bottle, so you can see it.
There you go. Can
Come
you
forward,
see?
come forward,
Can you
come
see
forward.
it?
There we go. Yes.
Like a
Don't show
pack
too
of them?
much. Don't show too much. Those are the sample bottles, but we have the actual bottles. We're not gonna share those yet either. Everything's gonna be a nice little surprise. So today's topic goes along with our product, which is
Yes, it
an
does.
amazing lubricant that satisfies on every level. Every level.
Level one, level two, level three.
All
Uh,
the levels. So what is our topic today, Teresa? I
so
got
there,
you.
our topic is masturbation. That's why Hillary's laughing so much. That's why she's so happy.
Oh, I'm always happy. I'm blessed. Blessed to be alive,
That's
girl.
right.
All right. So let's dig into it. But before, disclaimer, Teresa.
Our disclaimer, we are not medical practitioners.
Nope.
Everything that we bring to you has been researched and we have
Or experienced.
documentation, documentation to back it up. So don't claim, don't claim no funds from us. You take information from us and say, "Oh, Hillary and Teresa said that." Yeah,
We
we
might
said
say
that,
it, but we didn't tell you to
but
go
this is
do
where
it
we got our
now.
information from.
Yep.
We can always give you the links, so don't worry.
Okay.
But we're glad to have you
Yep.
be part of our podcast. We
Don't
really do
forget to like,
appreciate it.
comment, and subscribe.
There you go. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Hot tea with pleasures every
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. YouTube
8:30 p.m. and that's Eastern time.
8:30,
Yep, 8. Sorry, 8 o'clock. Oh my
8
gosh.
p.m. Oh my gosh, I told you not to
I'm
do
not
that
even
before this
editing that.
show.
I am not editing that. We always keep it raw
Don't
and
do
real.
that
If I make
before
a
the
mistake,
show.
mistakes are made in life. They're all lessons, baby. So that's that.
Mm-hmm.
And just remember, for June, we are pre-recorded. So
Yes. Due to
drop the
prior
comments. We will
engagements, we
respond
both
at some
have.
point. But July, we'll be back here on July 2nd, right after Canada Day.
Yes.
And we will be live then and beyond.
Do
So
you tell the Barbados audience what is Canada Day?
So, Canada Day is a celebration of our independence.
Oh, ours is in November.
But
If
they
that's
have,
if that's what Canada is.
but we had a revamp of it. I think it was last year or the year before. I'm really bad with this. I try, I'm gonna keep my personal thoughts to myself. But what I'll say is that they acknowledge the indigenous people of Canada, and so there is a celebration for them as well. And there was a conversation around uh, getting rid of Canada Day, but they increased the acknowledgement of the Aboriginal people and have a different day for celebration of their culture and them allowing us to be in their space. So
Okay.
yeah, all of their history is a lot of history there. I worked in the Aboriginal community, and I can tell you that it's a very, very, very beautiful culture, and we just need to be a little bit more respectable and appreciative of everything that they've sacrificed for us to be present on this continent. So And when I say sacrifice, I use that very loosely because I think it's more of taken from them. So I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself before I get myself in trouble.
Back to our original scheduled program.
Yes, masturbation.
Before they come for you.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Oh, Lord.
Your opinion, Hilary. What do you think masturbation is?
Pleasure.
Pleasure. What kind of
Yes.
pleasure? Machine operated, battery operated.
Pleasure. Pleasures like hot tea with pleasures.
There you go. There you go.
Pleasures with a
Okay.
Z or a Z. Depends what country you're in.
Anyhow, I'm not going to touch that one now. So masturbation. What is masturbation? You can drop in or in the chat your comments on everything that we're doing. We will gladly have a look at them, and we will respond if it needs responding to. Hilary is good at that section. Okay, masturbation is the stimulating of the genitals with your hands, with your fingers, for sexual pleasure, for sexual arousal, to the point where you are feeling good about yourself. It's it. Stimulating yourself by yourself for sexual pleasure.
No, you can have someone else masturbate you. What are you talking about, girl?
No, you're talking about individuals first.
Individual.
Then you get to the couples.
She wants to talk about
partners. You gotta be able to do things for yourself, because the other question is coming.
You first.
As coming up is, why do we masturbate?
Yeah, Theresa, why do you masturbate?
Relaxation, to explore my body. Why do you masturbate, Hilary? Please share with us. If it's something, is it something different than why I masturbate?
I don't know. I think we all masturbate for basically the same reason. Well, it's a stress relief for a lot of people.
There you go.
Myself included.
Good. You're on the right path. So why do we masturbate? For relaxation, one. Relaxation, to understand and explore your body. You have to know your body. You have to know, it's good to know what your body needs, what your body wants, and you never know. When you're there exploring, searching, feeling good, you might discover some stuff which will be valuable to you and your partner.
It helps you understand your sexuality. It's another show coming up, by the way.
Yes. See, all of our shows tend to tie into each other. We did the one on mental and physically fit during menopause, and we can see from our last podcast, which was comfortably curvaceous. That gets me tongue-tied. Comfortably curvaceous.
All right, girl.
You can see there, it wasn't just the fashion and looking good, but is how being mentally fit, mentally ready, mentally prepared. So once you're mentally prepared, everything else tends to fall in line. You feel good about yourself.
That body and searching and
doing
all kind of stuff.
I think Hilary is mentally prepared. She's ready.
Hey, I'm almost listen. I'm about to hit the big 5-0. I'm excited about it and feel blessed and be present. So I explode.
Blessed is it. In this day and age, getting to 50 is a blessing. Because some people are not getting even to 30. It is a blessing.
Girl,
so back on topic. So for relaxation, to understand and explore your body, to release sexual tension. And one of the things too, it's a safe way of you having sex when your partner is around, when you pleasuring yourself. And another thing is, we have our product that we just showed you. I have it right here. Our product is to help with vaginal dryness. And masturbation.
Not only vaginal, but the men as well.
You can use this when you're masturbating. It's quite safe.
Yep.
It's natural. And
we had participants tested that, and they all loved it. Yeah. They all loved it.
So that is one of the things, specific sexual activity for older females, or including persons that have less vaginal dryness. You can use our product for that. So
But for the men as well too, for
masturbation
masturbating,
is using
yeah, they
for
can
the
also use
men,
that.
lubricate,
Mm-hmm.
makes it much smoother and glides much easier. So our
More
product is
perk.
doing for that as well. It's all about pleasuring yourself.
Yep.
So what else do you want to know, Hillary? You want to know
Well, it
the
says here,
what are the
similar
myths?
to exercise, masturbation gets the blood pumping. So the
Mm-hmm.
Zigerman,
Circulation.
yeah, it's good for the heart, and it might also lower the risk of type 2 diabetes and weight loss. And
Weight loss.
weight loss.
Is
Wait a
this
minute.
Richard?
There's this book right here. I don't know if you guys can
What's,
see it, but I'm gonna read it. It says,
what's the
"Oops."
author?
It
Richard
says,
something?
yeah, it says The
Who's
Dieter's
the author?
Guide to Weight Loss During Sex by Richard Smith. Okay.
Richard Smith. That's it.
Now, on page 108, I'm gonna give you how much weight you can lose, girl.
Pardon me? You
He
need to find the
said,
page.
he's page 108.
Go
He
on.
said,
Mm-hmm.
for pleasure only, you're gonna lose 6 calories. For exercise, 10. For relief from tension, 12. To pass time, 7. Are you bored? To avoid overeating, 16. To get in touch with your
Hey,
inner
back up.
self.
What was that one? What was the 16?
Oh, to avoid overeating.
Oh, okay, overeating.
Yeah. Get
Mm-hmm.
in touch with your inner self, 10. To get in touch with your outer self, 10 and a quarter. To avoid
10 and a quarter.
insanity, 20. To avoid insanity, Theresa, 24 calories. To avoid spending money on a date, cheap. 9.
2.
Got
So
problems.
therefore we can leave that one out then.
Yeah, leave
We
that one
still
out.
on
And then if you
24
now
and
if you're
10.
using your hand regular way, whatever that is, 11 calories. This is the one. Teresa wanted to know how to do this one.
Go on.
Behind the back, 500 calories.
How much calories you lose behind the back?
Behind the back, 500. That's a lot. That's a whole burger. That's 2 burgers. Yeah. Your finger, 9. We can't use it no more. We got to use behind the back.
Behind the back.
Now this one, I don't understand this one. Tweezers.
Tweezers?
You got
If someone out there in YouTube land can tell us,
using tweezers
explain to us
masturbate.
what that means. It'll be good. Just
We
drop
should.
it in the comments.
Okay, we're not laughing at that. We're laughing at the fact they're tweezers.
No,
Like that's dangerous.
tweezers. Interesting.
That's
The actual
dangerous.
tweezers or your fingers like tweezers?
actual tweezers. That's very dangerous. Be careful if you're using that. You know that whatever, but
Well,
just
we
be
have so
careful.
many
Be
options. I
cautious.
think that one we can skip.
Now, the inflatable doll named Heidi, I'm not sure why her name is Heidi, is 24 calories. A hand mic. Okay, that's 14 calories. I don't want to touch that one. I'm not touching it. Any fruit or vegetable, except for watermelon
Any fruit or vegetable.
or parsley, 19.
Oh,
A
gosh.
sandwich, no mayo, hold the lettuce, is 15. A shower massage is 5. So forget those shower massages. This is just a waste of time. A vibrator, hold on. A hand operated vibrator is 12. A wind up is 9. Electronic is 5. But get this, it's still in testing, but the diesel vibrator 74 calories over.
Diesel.
Listen, don't knock it. I'm in Truckee. Don't knock it.
I hope we don't have a leak.
Oh, I guess not. More than an environmental hazard. Anything not mentioned above is 50. Now, in the pornographic movie theater, I'm not sure why we're going to more of a, I'm okay. Purchasing a ticket, just purchasing it is 2.5 calories. Finding an isolated seat before your eyes adjusted to the darkness is 78 calories.
Oh my gosh.
Tripping and
You might drop
stumbling
on
is 50
something?
calories. and adjusting that raincoat. I'm not sure why you have a raincoat on, you pervert. 3.
Come on, Haley. They don't have to spell everything out.
All that
I can see
behind
you having
the
fun
back.
with this one.
500 calories. That's that. Get the book. The
Richard
Dieter's, I
Smith.
don't believe in diets. The Dieter's Guide to Weight Loss During Sex. Richard Smith. Boom.
Richard Smith. The one that is weird, buying tickets.
Forget
No
the
wonder that's
tickets,
2
the
calories.
diesel and the raincoat, man. Come on. The tweezers. Danger.
The
Danger,
tweezers seem
danger,
dangerous.
danger. Now, it's
So just
also
crank it up. Put the diesel in and crank it up.
imagine
Crank
you
it.
smell something, you're like, what's that? Diesel.
Don't strike a match.
You're like, that's my new perfume, diesel. You like it? Now, it says it helps you sleep better, right? It helps you sleep better, and it reduces the risk of prostate cancer. That one, I know for a fact. My doctor told me that. It strengthens the pelvic floor. I know that for a fact. Other doctor told me that.
But I think there was a study. There was a study for masturbation and prostate cancer in 2016.
Yeah.
And the study was done on 31,000 plus persons.
Oh.
So I think it was 31,925 from research. Yeah. 31,925 participants that they think on. And for 18 years, they did a follow-up. And the results has come back saying that it lowered the risk of prostate cancer that was associated with the frequency of ejaculation. So, as they say, get in there.
Well, my doctor said to me that if you don't use it like a bicycle, you don't oil it, then it's going to break off. That's what he said. I was like, break off? He goes, well, not really break off, but he said, you can, all kind of health issues, right? And for women, there's a risk of vaginal infections and the thinning of the vaginal wall. So, all
and
that.
They also did a study for the women in 2015. They did a study for the women, but they did, married women, they say. 2015, the study was married women had more orgasms, they have a higher self-esteem, increased sexual desire, and greater satisfaction with their marriage and sex life.
Oh, really?
So there is a need for you to get out there, get our lubricant, and masturbate. It is healthy. And it's about health,
and it's normal.
Being healthy.
Can we say it's normal? Can we put the word out there that it's normal? Because in the Western world, we tend to make it act as though it's not. Back in the day, remember, it used to think it was a sin. It was a sin, and you go blind. You go blind if you masturbate.
Go blind.
There's an increase. By the way, there's an increase in your immune function. That's what they say. I don't know. It helps you ward off occasional colds and fevers. That's why Theresa's never sick. And
it's true. That is true.
Yep.
Go on.
And it still can't hurt. So they say there's a chance you enjoy sex safely. It's a safe way, as Theresa said, safe way of having sex, especially when you have a situation where one partner is not interested or has lost the ability to perform due to intimate reasons. Instead of putting pressure on your partner, go relax and
even so, your partner can masturbate. You can help with the process.
That's another way you
can. Therefore, all sexual bedroom activity.
Yeah, that's another way to create intimacy and keep the intimacy going until they get through what they're doing, or it might be a life situation. Yeah, exactly. So help each other out. It improves your confidence because when you're healthy mentally and physically and feel good about yourself and feel inside and out, then your confidence, of course, gets better. And
your partner, doing it with your partner, you both of you get to better understand one another's needs and wants.
You can enjoy the partner sex, right?
It helps with anxiety and depression. Prevents anxiety and depression, actually. So masturbation is good. All these myths that they have about it. I did some research in a section called "The Truth About the 7 Masturbation Myths," and I can go through. I think some of them we touched base already on.
Mm-hmm.
So excessive masturbation can lead to erectile dysfunction. That was one of the things that they said.
Yeah.
There's no evidence of that.
Mm.
It does not result from erectile dysfunction. Does not result from masturbation.
Right.
And Dr. Spin, I think I pronounced his name right, Dr. Spin,
Mm-hmm.
he says what can happen with either men or women is you masturbate frequently and become used to a certain touch, whether it's a vibrator or whether, again, it's your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because of this, she says you may become habitual to that sensation and find it more difficult to have an orgasm with your partner. That's
Oh,
one of the things
okay.
she said. Mhm.
Makes sense.
So the other one
Well,
was,
that
is it
probably goes
normal?
along. Sorry, that probably goes
Go
around
on.
with the fact of releasing sexual tension. So if
Yep.
that
Yeah, I
helps,
can
and
agree on that.
I can see why people would want to keep doing it over and over again, or even getting you better sleep or something like that.
Mhm.
There's one here that I find very interesting. It relieves menstrual cramps and muscle tension.
Muscle tension.
That's what it
Okay.
says. I don't know. It said I know the strengthening of the muscle tone in the pelvic and the anal area,
Mhm.
but I wasn't sure about. I never heard of muscle tension being resolved from this, but okay.
No.
Now, something we were talking about in the last show about being comfortably curvaceous, it improves self esteem and body image. Because when you
Mhm.
feel and embrace your sexuality and, and pleasure and know it's not no reason to be guilty or whatever, and you're feeling good about yourself, then
That's right.
that self esteem and the body image, you're not focused on societal or anybody's whatever opinion. You're more uh, self-loving. There's a lot of self-loving and self-worth going on,
Mhm.
so that's
I think
a great thing.
when you start focusing on you
Mm-hmm.
and not what the outside noise is bringing,
Mm-hmm.
I think that that helps build your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And once that is in place, everything else becomes minor.
Did you know that they say that it's consistent findings that masturbation has been reported to start in most children before the age of 2 years old. However,
Mhm.
in the Western world, it is not. It creates childhood masturbation creates more concern on our side of the border than anywhere else. So other countries they don't punish children for touching themselves, and they're not touching themselves in a sexual manner. They're not trying to, you know, have sex or it's more of a like it's a calming like for example like sucking your
Mhm.
thumb or whatever. It's a natural thing that our body goes through or experiences.
But children tend to feel themselves. That's to
Yeah,
me, that's how they discover
discover
what's
different parts
what
of their
and
bodies, but unfortunately some
explore
perverts,
what's
people that
not,
are
ask questions.
you have to be very careful, and I think that's why the people are the parents in the Western I'm pretty sure it's all over the world, but I'm talking about the Westerners here. For us, I think when you have people that are out there that see a child touching themselves or whatever, they take that as pleasurable, or they might take it as some kind
I
of
think adults tend to do it
right.
through their
And you
eyes.
never know who's watching and who sees whatever. And there's some pedophiles out there, so you gotta be careful with your kid. But know that it is not something to punish your kid for. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's not a reason to punish your kid, and your kid is not trying to be sexual. It is more of that's a natural way our body talks to us, as also a natural way that children grow and learn about different parts of their body. So instead of punishing them, maybe educate them, and also just say, strangers don't touch this area. No one touches this area but you, or
Use it
something
as a
like that.
teachable moment.
Yeah, teachable moments. So take that
Mhm.
in and use it as a teachable moment, not as a punishment, right? Well, there you go.
Okay. Also, masturbation during pregnancy.
Oh
The
yeah.
hormones changes during pregnancy cause some pregnant people to
Are very, very
feel
horny.
heightened sexual desire.
A lot of
Something you
pregnant
want to tell
people
us,
are
Hillary?
very. No, not me.
Go on. Go on, go on.
No, no, no. I'm saying there's
Oh, okay.
not me, not me, not me. But I'm saying that there are some. I've had some acquaintances or friends or whatever have told me that they loved having sex more when they were pregnant.
When they were pregnant.
Yeah, they felt more pleasure, and I
I
guess
think
it's
it's a
because.
safe way to release the sexual tension during pregnancy as well.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
The irregular cramping, the self-pleasure may also help ease the pregnancy symptoms. The lower
Yeah.
back pain for one.
Yes.
And by doing so, you know, at certain semesters in your pregnancy, you can't have massages.
Yeah.
So you
So
pleasuring yourself during this time, it is safe because you know how far to go.
there's a sexologist named Beverly Whipple, a PhD RN. She found that
Mhm.
vaginal stimulation can actually increase someone's pain tolerance threshold by 40%. That's pretty freaking impressive.
Give me your
40%.
name again.
Her
Beverly.
name, Beverly Whipple. I think that's why it says Whipple. HW, yeah, Whipple. PhD, and she is a sexologist. Now,
Okay, I got her.
yeah,
Mhm.
it helps lower the pain sensitivity. So basically, Teresa,
The
if I
G
was to
spot is your
pinch
butt.
you, you'd be like,
I
oh, it's
won't feel
okay.
it. I won't feel it.
Nope, you'd be good.
Okay then.
Yeah. Now that the hell with pain creams, I don't know about all of that, but all right.
Um,
When I
I
was
think
in
you
when
mentioned
I
this
was
one.
wait, when
Go
I was
on.
in college, I remember.
Peter is getting excited.
Wait, hold on. I remember this conversation my roommate was having with me, and uh, it was about having sex during your period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so
It gross you out.
it wasn't my roommate. Okay, so girl, look, don't call me. It wasn't my roommate, but it was some person else that we knew that would only have sex during her period because that's where she really enjoyed that, and they had a name for it. I think I can't remember the name. It was a some kind of name, some kind of terminology they use for having sex during the period.
Okay.
No, 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 not me. Mm-mm.
To each his own. You
Yeah,
said
no, I'm not shaming
sex
anybody. I'm just saying that some
during
people actually do enjoy that, and they say that's
period.
actually more pleasurable. So, and some guys too. Some guys really love when they have when
You
they're
like the extra wetness.
maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the extra wetness, and maybe it's a different. Maybe it's because remember blood is very sticky, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Well, I just looked it up and it said you can totally have sex while you're
It
on your
goes that
period.
time out again. We gotta
That the
upgrade.
orgasms can even relieve your menstrual cramps.
Hmm.
I think I'll find another way to relieve my menstrual cramps.
Now it says
Okay.
it helps men last longer in bed.
Interesting.
Interesting. New activity.
Interesting. Some
And
people tend to feel guilty about masturbating though because
well,
of the
that's based on
cultural,
a lot of history
spiritual, or
and a
religious
lot.
beliefs.
Yeah, I can't.
Hmm.
Is religious, but I think it was a lot of preconceptions and stereotypes and a lot of you know propaganda. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Now, this one is good, Teresa. Maybe you should ready for this.
Go on.
Masturbation can help
Should I get
improve
my
your
pen?
Masturbation can help improve your skin.
Okay.
I mean, you do have a spa.
No, I don't think I want to bring
Do
that to my
not go to
studio.
Teresa's spa expecting anything, girl or guy.
I'm not bringing that to my
No,
studio.
mm-mm. You might get something else. It won't be masturbation.
Mm. Don't let the
I'm not
secrets out
promoting
now,
violence.
Lily.
Okay, So let's take a break, and we're gonna come back with more of this. I'm enjoying this topic. I think it's something that needs to be definitely spoken
Discuss.
about because people shy away from it. I don't know why. I think that on the Western world, we are more about the whole masturbation thing and as like a faux pas or whatever. But on the
Mhm.
Eastern side, it's like whatever. What are you guys talking about? They're a little bit more open with their sexuality than we are. We'll be right back with
When
some
we, when
more,
we
huh?
when we come back, we talk about addiction to masturbation.
Oh, addiction.
Hmm. Addiction
Oh,
to masturbation.
anything you want to tell us?
Here
No,
we
not as
are.
yet. When we return, it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's advantages
I
and
I'm already
disadvantages.
I'm already what do you call it? My mind is already going a million miles. I want to hear about this.
See you
We'll be right back
soon.
with more hot tea with pleasures.
Okay.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took a red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no
I'm
games. I just
loving
do
this
that's
song.
fact, and I don't feel no shame. It's a mood you lack. I go crazy. Nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I got billions in my head, like memories.
We're back. We're back. We're back. Sorry
Hello,
about
hello,
that.
hello.
Hello, 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 hello. Well, where were we?
The addictions. Now, the addictions to masturbation.
Teresa's having a session. Go on. Therapy session.
Okay. Some people can develop addiction or what some call sex addicts. However, this term is not recognized in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders and is not considered by some to be a true addiction. However, if you find your masturbating is causing you to forget to pick up the kids, skip your daily activities, you forget to do stuff, you're so caught up with what you're doing in masturbation, then that's where the problem comes. You cancel your plans with other friends or family and important events. This, like I said, missing school, missing work, getting to places on late, you're not punctual. That's when it becomes a problem.
Right.
And this will be considered too much if it causes harm to your relationship or to other parts of your life or interrupts your daily activity. So yeah, there's some instances where people
So,
where it
sorry,
can
is that
become,
bordering on sex addiction though?
well, they're saying not,
Okay.
but from my understanding, this is where it can get serious. And let's say you watching films and man woman it can be, and you start to masturbate because you're watching something and that might be on TV. You then create a problem for yourself if you're on the outdoors. So you're at the beach, everybody's in, they bathe in suits, and you're just going off imagining stuff,
Well,
and you're masturbating, then that can cause a problem. Plus, you're doing
that
it
can
in the
cause a lot of
public.
problems, girl. But the thing is like when it comes to addiction, it doesn't matter if it comes from alcohol abuse or drug abuse or eating or food disorder. Addiction, the underlying is that there's a hidden problem, underlying problem that's causing you
Mhm.
to behave in a certain manner, and to use a stimulant to hide or move away from that particular addiction. So,
Mhm.
or issue, I should say. So we see the addiction. So, for example, in people that are obese, we see the food, we see the weight size. People that have alcoholism, we see the alcohol, smoking, the smoking, etc.,
Mhm.
etc. But there is actually an underlying issue that's being hidden and not being dealt with, and that's where um, you're, you know,
The therapist comes in.
yeah, and not only therapist, but you need some kind of, and I use the word professional help.
Yeah, talk therapist.
Yeah, talk as well. Sometimes
Counseling.
medication might be required as well. You never know. Obviously, a doctor or professional therapist can provide you that kind of service. Now, you talked about masturbation. I guess a stimulus also acting and having you perform that kind of behavior. But are there any signs that you can look for if you think that you're becoming addicted to masturbating?
Yeah, one of the things that I had mentioned earlier is
Hmm.
about skipping your duties,
Sorry, having
activities.
some tea around with this. I need a tea.
Hmm.
Chocolate.
Yeah, so that's one of the things you can look for. You're not punctual anymore, and you have it as it's part of your routine. You have to do it. If you
Hmm.
don't do it, you feel like you're missing something. So
Hmm.
as it becomes habitual to the point where it's a must. I gotta do this before I do this. I got to
Hmm.
do this before I leave home on mornings or whatever the case is. Or if you find that you're not punctual, you're cutting stuff out that of your daily chores that you need to do. You're canceling appointments with friends or family, missing social events, stuff like that. There, then
Hmm.
hey, I have a problem.
Yeah.
You have a problem. We have a problem.
It's just like you can. I, I'm going to compare it to gambling. You take
Yeah.
something that is supposed to be pleasurable, and then because of the gratification or the feeling that it gives you to get rid of the issue that you're really hiding, then you tend to now become obsessed with that behavior, with that action. And then what happens is we call an addiction.
Mhm.
So stop doing that, Teresa.
And
No, I'm joking.
some
I'm
stop
joking.
doing what?
I'm joking. Yeah.
Some of the things that can you can do to help you cut back from
Hmm.
masturbation or to replace the masturbation with other activities.
Hmm.
Whenever you
Or
have that
hobby.
urge to actually you go for a run, go and
Hmm.
hike,
Hmm.
start to write, distract yourself from what your thoughts are.
Yeah. And also too, it's just like for me for eating, I don't eat unless I'm hungry, right? And knowing that I'm actually hungry and not trying to hide something or replace it, or because food is seduction when it comes to obesity, right? So yeah, there it is.
Did you
Now,
cover the myths on masturbation?
no, we didn't cover the myths.
Okay.
I no, we
Do you have
started
some
to, but
myths?
I
Yeah,
interrupted
but
you.
the blindness was one of them.
Yeah,
Maybe
we just
glasses
kind
off.
of basically touched on it very briefly. But if you want to go into detail more,
Yeah, so
yeah,
some of
you
the
can tell us why you wear
examples
glasses.
masturbation. Just put it out there. Masturbation. Infertility. But they say that masturbation, the myth about masturbation, one of them is infertility. No.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Dehydration is another one.
Dehydration.
Yep, we didn't hear dehydration, infertility, dehydration. They said you have a hormone imbalance. One of the things that they say you go blind, it make you go blind. The erectile dysfunction was one that we touched earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one?
I heard. I used
Acne,
what?
acne, acne, acne.
Acne. It gives you acne. I heard.
That's what
I
I think
heard.
the people
I
say. You
heard the
say
others. I
acne,
heard the other stuff. I heard it clears up acne when
cleans up acne.
explosion happens. It clears up the acne.
Oh gosh.
That's the one guy said he's like,
Right, so acne
yeah,
is
that's a
one,
good
but
facial. I'm just saying. That's what people say.
what do you cover? What foundation do you use?
Not that.
Okay.
It's Fenty, baby. But no, I there's when I was growing up, I used to hear like so many different things because I grew up in a very religious
And the
family.
blindness was one that used to say, "Oh God, you're gonna
Blindness
go
was
blind."
one. I grew up in a very religious family, so it was a sin. It was the devil's behavior. I heard that one. You never heard that one?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh,
The blindness.
I heard only porn stars do that. I heard prostitutes do that. That it was everything negative did that. Okay. So that's the kind of and that you should never ever 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 touch yourself because God is watching. I'm pretty sure God got better things to
Oh,
do
yeah.
than to watch you masturbate.
One of
That
the other things thing
mm,
too, they say it decreases the sexual sensitivity. That was
mm,
one of the questions that I asked.
mm,
So for those who have sexual dysfunction
yeah,
or enhanced stimulation, including masturbation, can help increase the sexual
yes,
desire and
definitely.
sensitivity. Also did they published something on that in 2018.
Hmm.
You see what the magazine
Do you know that
was
it
Sexual
basically?
and Relationships Therapy. That's it. Sexual and
Oh, a
Relationships.
relationship
They
therapist.
publish it. I'm
Do you
not
know?
sure if that magazine is still out,
Yeah.
but I know I can remember passing through it like 2015, 2016 on there. They
You,
had that magazine.
what I'd like to find out is how many muscles are being contracted when you masturbate and have the the
Mm, okay.
because that
So
I
that's something
think
that we can
yeah
research on.
we
Drop it
can
in
drop
there.
that in the comments in the
The
comment section.
lady, Beverly Whipple,
Hmm.
she has a book, The G Spot.
Oh yeah, I read that.
And we're gonna remember to drop that in there for the
Yeah,
viewers as
I
well.
read that. That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good book. Yeah.
How many muscles are engaged?
Now another thing too, when it comes to masturbating and masturbation, I should say it. We it really teaches you what part of your vaginal area you find more pleasurable because there are different parts of your vaginal and genital areas that create different types of pleasure. And by masturbating, you can find those areas and then share that information with your partner so that they can, you know, make your sex more pleasurable. What's going
Okay.
on there? Are you okay?
I was trying to Google it for the female because obviously the penis doesn't have any muscles. So I was trying to Google how many muscles are engaged during
There gotta
masturbation
be
for the
muscles behind the
female.
penis and the back, girl.
But
The
no,
pelvic
the
area.
penis itself,
Oh, the
not
penis itself, yeah. Yeah.
anybody,
Yeah.
for females. So I was trying to get some information there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not seeing anything popping up that is worth sharing. They only speak about how the body contracts, how the toes and the fingers curl up.
Teresa's having a
That's all
moment.
I'm, that's
That's
all
all.
I'm
I
saying.
saw watch her moments.
Ladies, don't we all secretly wish every orgasm was like an unrestrained climax?
Was like a what?
And this is Max Meg Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Meg Ryan is the author of this book.
Oh, Meg Ryan, eh? Actress?
Mhm.
The actress?
Yes.
Oh, okay. She was considered like a very, I guess the word sexual, back in those days.
Okay.
Yeah, people. She was
You
considered very
can say no.
alluring. Of course, you know her.
I'm not too familiar with they put a name to face when it comes to a lot of actors.
That's from back in the 80s, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are there any studies out there that link masturbation to breastfeeding?
I haven't come across any when I was doing the research.
Let me just see here. It says here.
Health benefits. It keeps a youthful appearance. So, Hillary, are you going for the 5-0? I know some people comment, you look pretty.
Aw,
You look pretty.
thank you.
Is that a result of
Masturbating?
masturbation?
No, that's a result of self-loving, baby. A different kind of
Okay.
self-loving. And genes, of course. My mom looked young for her age. Unfortunately, she didn't live long enough to embrace her elderly age. But I have other relatives that do look young for their age. But yeah, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time because
Okay. Why a curse?
okay, so when you're in the single dating world and you got a person that is your age and then you go on a date and he's thinking that, oh, she might have said she was that age but she's actually younger, and then when they find out that you actually that age, you're like, oh, well, I wanted a young chick.
Is
Your
this
loss,
on
not mine. Huh?
one of those date shows they call it? Not date shows. Tinder, that's it?
Tinder. I've never been on Tinder, but yeah, I've heard about Tinder or something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
One of those blind dates.
But not only that too, I think people underestimate you because they think that you don't have any experience or whatever, thinking that you're younger. And then for some reason they measure it with intelligence for some reason. I have no clue. I don't get in people's brains what they're thinking. I just know I feel good. I'm blessed to be breathing, so whatever. It is what it
Reaching
is.
50,
I'm
reaching 50
reaching
nowadays is a
50.
blessing. It's a blessing.
Teresa, God willing, I get to big 50. I'm telling you right now, everybody around the world is going to know about it because I'm going to sing.
You're gonna what?
I'm
Sing?
going to sing.
Okay.
I used to shy away from singing when I was younger. I would hide in the back of the choir.
You were involved in a lot of things though. Modeling,
My family had me busy, girl.
singing,
Yeah, playing
farming,
violin. Hmm.
musical instruments.
Yep.
Musical instruments.
Why you say it twice?
Okay, when masturbation becomes abnormal. Moving on.
Why you associated my musical instrument to masturbation? No, I never did that.
You play your musical instruments.
I play
You
violin.
get my
girl.
glasses on because I need to stop this. Medical complications from genital stimulations are rare. Though in girls, excessive and intense friction, the rubbing of the genitals against each other, sometimes hard like the saddle of a toy horse, can traumatize the urinary tract, the urinary area, the urinary opening, resulting in urinary tract infection, UTI. This is less likely in boys though. So the problem that they will have, the females won't have. So manual stimulation will not damage tissue unless the child willfully inflicts pain on him or herself due to obsession intents generated. This is a signal to the parents that some intervention is needed.
Do you want to know what I
So,
just read? I just read that there's a possible correlation between child masturbation and um, to the duration of breastfeeding, and that masturbation was found to be significantly associated with weaning, and that's how the pacifier usage was done. I guess
oh,
back in those days, so that children don't masturbate, they use a pacifier instead. So I don't know. That's what they say. I don't write me. I don't know. That's what this article on NCBI
mm,
is saying. It's a government
okay.
website.
Mm, there's a little story that they have here. If not in public, dear old Aunt Mary is sitting in your living room
Mhm.
in full view of the 4-year-old Susie.
Mhm.
Don't we know the one, Susie?
Mhm.
Nevertheless, climbing on the arm of the couch.
Okay.
She whips around and soon has that happy look on her face. Other faces in the room turn red. Witnessing anyone masturbating embarrasses adults. Before making judgments about the
Mm.
child's action, matter of factly advise her that anything to do with her private parts,
Mhm.
like going to the bathroom, is private.
Right.
And it says to use this as a teachable moment, just like you were saying earlier, use this
Mhm.
as a teachable moment and nicely explain
Mhm.
that, explain to the child is to go, for you to do that, go do it where it can't be seen.
Mhm.
It makes you uncomfortable, it makes the parent uncomfortable.
Right.
Usually the child will choose to stop the activity. She or he can stay near and can stay near you.
Mhm.
But normal social living demands that people often delay their own gratification
Mhm.
out of the respect for the feeling of others. So the
Mhm.
best approach is to quickly distract the child, not hit the child,
Mm.
not shout at the child, not to the child is doing something wrong, but
Yeah.
quickly distract the child with something, doing something else.
Right.
And children, usually go on and do something else with you,
Yeah.
or if
They
you
can be
do
distracted very
that
easily.
there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I just learned is that females masturbate 3 times to one compared to males.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It's just what it says. Women masturbate more than men.
Yeah, I guess that's why the sex toy industry is like boom. I often wonder if spouses or significant others get worried when a female, especially, introduces a sex toy into the relationship,
Yes.
or if she starts collecting sex toys. Is that a worrisome
We should
conversation?
we can put that out there for our viewers.
Yeah, we'll put that question out there. You
Mm-hmm.
can just comment on it and tell us what you think. Because
Yeah.
our next show, we are going to be talking about sex toys anyway. So uh, that's my question in my head is like when your spouse comes home and says, "Oh, look what I have," and it's only for her, not you.
But there's so many toys out there now that's
Right,
also for
right, right.
him that
No, but
actually have
no,
the
I'm
shape of
saying
the vagina.
she
There's
came.
some.
No, she has the toy just for her, not for
Mm-hmm.
you. Do the significant other get worried or excited? Which one are you gonna do? You know, because if
Depends
you
on the relationship that the two have.
right, because think about it, if your significant other goes out there and purchases a toy just for herself and doesn't include you or even
The
invite you to
roles.
come to the store with her or even purchase one for you or something that you both
Mm-hmm.
could enjoy and she's just doing it for her, you might got a
Mm,
problem. Maybe she's not getting satisfied. I'm just saying, or other reasons.
just
But we will
adding
leave that
adding
for the
something
other show.
to
Huh?
sexual activity, the bedroom activity, spicing things up.
Yep. Yeah, she
I
might
think we
spice it
tend
up.
to look at the negative side of things first before we look at the positive,
Mm-hmm.
or even before we ask a question. Why
No,
do
no.
we?
People are not going to ask
So
questions.
we
They'll be
don't
like,
think.
what? Right. So I want to know what goes through a person's head at that point. Are you thinking positively, as Teresa said, or negatively? And I mean, remember, if you're going to do that, grab our lubricant, and our lubricant can be used on sex toys as well. So there you go.
Mhm.
Well, let's wrap it up, Teresa. Let's do a little recap. Go ahead.
Okay, as you know, our topic was masturbation, and first and foremost, the myths that you hear about blindness,
She wearing
that's gone.
glasses.
That's gone. That's gone.
She
That's
wants
not
you to make sure
happening.
that's gone.
That that is not happening. That's not happening. There are some health benefits. It helps you to sleep better. It reduces stress built up. For the men, it helps with lessening you to have
The
prostate
libido.
cancer. That's another one. It better understands, help you to better understand and explore your body, your
Hmm.
needs and wants. It prevents anxiety and depression. So that's a plus there for
And for
me.
men, it
Prevents
can get you some
anxiety
sleep.
and what was that you said, Hillary?
I said for men, it will get you some sleep. Because, guys always complain about they can't get no rest.
No,
Masturbate, go
okay.
sleep.
Well, you sleep after you masturbate.
Yeah, that.
She masturbate him, he masturbates her.
Well, some
You
people get
sleep.
energy from it. Some people don't go to sleep. Some people get energy
Mhm.
from it.
It improves your concentration too. So
There
if
you
you're
go.
studying, there you
Mm-hmm.
go. You and your partner have some
Masturbate.
fun, then get back to the books.
Yep.
Fewer headaches, and it improves the thing, and it keeps you looking youthful, gives you a
Mm-hmm.
youthful appearance. So that's good. And for acne, nice clean skin. That's another
Teresa has
one.
no wrinkles.
Pardon?
I said
What's
Teresa
that?
has no wrinkles.
No, 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 no. So remember, masturbation is a safe way for you to have sexual pleasure, and
Yep.
sexual arousal, and stimulate your genitals. And you can use your hands along with our lubricant, can you see now?
You see it there? Yep.
Flavored and original. Let's
Original.
put it that way.
Yeah.
Still say unscented, flavored and original.
Yeah.
Coming out soon.
Coming out soon. Not in those bottles, but that's our sample bottle so that we can,
Those are our sample
yeah,
bottles.
show it to the right people.
And our little gold bag. Isn't it cute?
To go with our
I think for
outfit.
the men, when the men come to purchase stuff, you're gonna have to get those little what's the
There is
right
no
term? Burlap
sexuality.
bag?
There is no gender in color, girl. Everybody can wear whatever
No,
color
I
you
mean the
want.
little organza bags. The men like the more the masculine look
Oh,
bags.
please. They'll be fine.
Or have theirs in a little box.
Nope. They can do it. They got this. They wear salmon, they can do it. Okay.
They wear what?
Salmon. Salmon is a hot color for boys and for
Oh
men.
gosh. What is salmon here? Peach?
No, like a pink. It's like a nice soft pink.
Pink,
Yeah.
peach.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Color.
listen, there is no
They wear
sex.
color
There's
besides
no
blue.
gender in color, and if you have a problem with it, close your eyes and purchase it anyways. You'll be good.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And that's about it for me on masturbation. Excited
Awesome.
to hear what you guys will
Yep.
comment
Like, comment,
on
subscribe.
our
Mm-hmm.
on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
You can also drop us a DM on Hot Tea with Pleasures on
Instagram.
Instagram
Mm-hmm.
and on Twitter
DM
at
us.
H Pleasures.
Mm-hmm.
So you have three choices: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube.
And we will respond to your DMs as well too, as long as you're not
Indeed,
trying to
we
be
will.
perverted. Might respond another way. I'm joking. All right. Anything going on for you, Teresa?
No, not this time.
Okay. Awesome. She
Everything's
is.
good.
But
Yes,
but
good life.
where's your spa located? Where's your spa located?
Rockdale, St. James
In Barbados. If you're visiting the
in
island,
Barbados.
please give her a look
Island.
up and get a nice. Teresa gives the best massages, and her products are amazing. That's why I
We
reached out
have
to her when I had the idea. Nobody
we
else.
have um we have for June, which is Father's Day,
Mm-hmm.
we have something called footsie therapy, and I think the
Yeah.
men are loving that.
Oh, men love
They
their
can
feet
get
touched.
pampered.
Most guys,
Yeah.
I should say.
And I would suggest to persons, if you don't have the time to have a full body massage, get a foot massage.
Foot
Massage
is
your
a
feet.
license to your
Pamper
heart.
your feet.
Keep that heart
Pamper your feet.
beeping.
Your body is held up by your feet.
Yep.
Sore back. Get a foot massage.
Okay.
No,
All right.
the Chinese, they have this thing called when they map underneath. I'm showing my hands because I can't show my feet. When they map underneath your feet, there's some areas for your
Yeah.
back and all that. Get a foot massage. It works wonders.
Wonderful. Well, everybody, we will see you again next Saturday. On July 2nd, we will be
2nd?
live. Yeah, July 2nd, we'll be live. But next Saturday, last pre-recorded for the month of June, and then we will be in July live in living color. I am Hilary in Ontario, Canada.
And I'm Theresa in the beautiful island of Barbados.
Bimshare, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
Bajan
I
land.
can't wait for one time when we're actually in the same room together. You know, I'm hopefully it's Barbados. So I can get some beach time, and you know, we can really have a really great time, and maybe we can do a live interview on the street or whatever. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of the parks or so. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, Teresa, stay lit, girl. Lubricate your
Yeah.
life.
Lubricate your
Stay
life.
moist.
See you
Remember
next
to like,
Saturday.
comment, and subscribe. See you guys next Saturday.
Bye.
I love this song.
I was about to say the same thing.
How are you supposed to feel? Lubricated, baby. See you, Teresa.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb,